All right, what's up everyone? Brad here with the Money Dad channel. In this video, I'm going to go over why I sold Tesla stock and which stock I bought with the proceeds, the capital that I raised from that sale. So let me start off by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion only. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please make sure you're doing your own due diligence while you're out there deciding on what you're going to invest in, things like that. So let's jump into this video. So I had Tesla stock. I bought it 3 days ago at $5.77, I believe it was. I told my channel members that I was buying in at $5.77 about 3 days ago. Wrote it up for over the last few days and did end up selling. I think I sold at $6.85, I believe it was. Made a great, it was a great trade. Made a lot of money. I did. The reason that I bought in was we were bouncing off of this Fibonacci level, or it looked like at the time that we had found support at this Fibonacci level right here. What was that? The 50%, 38% Fibonacci level. So it looked like we had settled in right there, and we were going to head up from there. So decided to take a stab at it, and it worked out. We absolutely could have cut through and went down to the next Fibonacci level, but that's the risk that you take when you make trades like this. You just, you set your stop loss, and you hope the stop loss doesn't get triggered, right? So set my stop loss, never got triggered, went on up the next day, and it worked out. And we started butting our heads up against this like psychological $700 level. Coincidentally, that is also the 23% Fibonacci retracement level. But you can see in the past, like, look, we've hit $700 in the past, and we weren't able to break through it back here in middle of December, retraced, and then eventually did cut through it. When we broke down underneath it here, we came down, tried to break through it yesterday, could not do it. Tried to break through it today, could not do it. We did intraday, but at the end of the day, it just looks like that $700 level is kind of the psychological level where people are, for whatever reason, this stock is not breaking through it. So I took my profits here. I thought we were getting a little overbought. You can see on the RSI down here, it is showing that we are starting to get pretty overbought. So took my profits, moved on to the next trade. So it's not like I don't like Tesla. Tesla, I think, is a great company. You guys know, if you've been a subscriber for this channel for a while, I am a big believer in Cathie Wood and ARK Invest. I love me some Elon Musk, all of the above. So it's not like I don't like Tesla. I do think this is a good long-term investment, and I still have a lot of money in most of the ARK Invest funds, which are heavily invested in Tesla. So it's not like I'm not exposed to Tesla. I still have a lot of exposure there. I just don't have a direct position in Tesla anymore, because I was just making a trade on Tesla to bounce off of this Fibonacci level, which did end up working out really well with that trade. It was like a 3-day or 2-day trade where I made almost 20%. But I really just needed the proceeds, and I had my other capital tied up in some other trades. I needed capital to take advantage of a couple of trade setups that I saw that were ready to capitalize on. One of the other ones that I did get into today was this Bitcoin mining company, Canaan, stock ticker CAN. I made a video on that. I'll link that above, right around here in this video, to show you guys, the trade that we're making on this. And right after I posted that video, this stock went up like 20%. So really good timing for me on that video. Honestly, I did get into the stock a little bit before I made the video. I think I made like 30% on the day. You can see the stock was up 30% today. I think I was up like 25% or something. But after the video posted, I was up like 20%. So I bought that today. So if you didn't see that, go watch that. I think you can still get in and still make some money. I think that, we're going to get up to like 40 or 44 on this over the next day or a couple trading days. Anyway, that was one of these stocks I got into today. The other stock that I got into that I used the Tesla proceeds from is Palantir. And the reason that I got into Palantir, guys, There's a couple of reasons here. The main one is this floor, this trend line that I've been following for a while. Channel members know the reason that I was posting about was this floor. I've been tracking this floor for a little while. I told them, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, we're trying to get above this floor. If we can close the day above this floor, then I would be a buyer here. And I think I said that yesterday. We didn't quite close above it. We got above it temporarily and then broke down a little bit, couldn't get above it. And then today when we bounced up, I was like, all right, that's good for me. We're now above it comfortably. And then we closed above it comfortably. It was a good look for me. So I got into Palantir. So we have this floor underneath us now, which was looking like resistance before. Just retracing these waves a little bit, guys. This stock IPO'd pretty recently in October of 2020, so it's not. We don't have a lot of chart to work with here, but you can see we retrace this wave, hit this spot right here with this candlestick. That starts what will become our eventual floor. You got these waves come in, you come down, you make another low right here. So now you have these two lows to connect. You make these waves up here. This candlestick, you come down, hit right here, bounce back up. So now you have these three candlesticks right here to make this floor. We end up cutting through the floor, so it didn't act as great support the first time. But when we come back up, it acted as resistance really well. You can see right here, you just could not break back through it. Come down, come back up, acts as resistance again, come down, come back up, acts as resistance a third time. So this trend line right here has acted as resistance really well recently. It's acted as support really well in the past. And now that we're above it, it should act as really nice support going forward. So that is the big reason why I decided to buy Palantir today, guys. And this is my first time investing in Palantir. I wouldn't say investing, I guess trading Palantir. And that's because it's a really new stock. And you guys know on this channel, I like to trade the charts. And it's really hard to trade a chart when there's not a whole lot of chart, right? I mean, these new companies, people ask me about IPOs all the time. Like, what do you think about Roblox? What do you think about this or that? Whatever IPO is coming out. It's like, unfortunately, I have to have the same answer every time someone asks me about an IPO. It's like, you know what my channel is all about, guys. We trade the charts here, and there's no chart for this company because it just started trading publicly today. So it's like there's not a whole lot I can say here. I mean, I can give my opinion on the fundamentals, but that's just not what this channel is about. That's not my strong suit, So I'm a little less comfortable talking about the fundamentals or giving my opinion on the fundamentals when I feel like people come to this channel for the technicals. Maybe let me know down in the comments below if you guys think you'd value my opinion on fundamentals or financials at least. I do like looking at financials of companies. Not that I'm good at it, but I do really like the numbers in the financials and things like that. So maybe let me know down in the comments if you guys like, I do that on the stream sometimes. Every once in a while I review a company. I talk about the financials for a minute or two in the beginning of the video. Let me know if you guys like that stuff. If you get any value out of that, let me know, and maybe I'll continue doing it. But, long story short on this one, it's just so new of a publicly traded company that I couldn't really make a whole lot of trades in the beginning on it. There was what looked like a bull pennant right out of the gates. You had this big flagpole and then this pennant right here, and then we broke out above it. I was like, man, it's so nice to see a brand new publicly traded company have a pattern like that form and then actually break out, worked out. But since then, it's just been kind of these weird choppy waves that didn't make a whole lot of sense until we got above this trend line, this floor. So it's really nice to see that. I am also tracking, now that we have this floor below us, we have that as support. We've got this gap right here in these candlesticks above us that I think we should gravitate towards. So that's kind of my price target on this one, guys. I'm trying to track towards mid 30s or low 31s on this stock. So we're currently trading in the mid 26 range. So you're talking about at least $4 of profit on a $26, $27 stock. So pretty good chunk of change here. Pretty good return rate on this trade. The potential is there. Now, if we break below this floor, that would be probably my stop loss, my get out signal if we break below this blue line. So maybe that mid 25s range. If we break down to there, I'd probably look at getting out because we no longer have that support underneath us. And on top of that, we also have this what was support is now above us. It's acting as resistance, so it's like a double-edged sword. You lose the support and you gain resistance. It kind of stinks, but it is what it is. That's how we do this thing. Try not to get emotionally attached to any of these companies. Just like Tesla. Like I said, look, I love Tesla. I love ARK Invest. I like Kathy Wood and everything they're doing over there. I like Elon Musk. But it was just a trade. I'm not going to get emotionally attached. I'm not going to, get irrational about it or anything like that. I got in at my price target, got out at my price target, and moved on to the next one. So if we break below this support, I'm not going to be emotionally attached. I'm just going to get out and look for the next setup. All right, so that is what I've got for this trade, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you guys have been making some good money out there this week. I did, and it was a welcome change from the last few weeks in the stock market where it just seemed like we could not make any ground. So hope you guys are back to, seeing some gains in your portfolio or making back some of the losses that you incurred over the last few weeks, and we'll get back into this thing, and we're going to have a great 2021, I think. We already made a couple of good trades over the last couple of days with this Tesla trade, with this Canon trade, so the future is bright. That it's really starting to look good here. I think we're ramping back up for another great season, another good couple months here of trades. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Long story short, sold Tesla, bought Palantir. I got a price target on Palantir of the mid 30s to the low 31s. That's when I'll be looking to sell this one and take my proceeds and move on to the next one. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit that subscribe button. We do stock chart pattern analysis. We make trades based off of these chart pattern setups. We do a little bit of Fibonacci. I do some live streaming at nights sometimes, occasionally, trying to do Tuesdays and Thursday nights, but I haven't really solidified my schedule yet. You can also join the channel if you would like to. It's $2.99 a month, and you get access to my trades in near real time, my buys, my sells, what I'm thinking before I'm about to make a trade, what I'm looking at. So you can see, the channel members in the comments below, they will attest to, what I do there with my community posts. I let them know, like, hey, I'm looking at Tesla. It's currently trading at 570. It's at support. I think I'm about to get in. Boom, I got in. 2 days later, I sold for like 19%. And it goes on. So please consider joining the channel. It helps me out, helps my family out, helps the channel out, and I think there's some real value for you guys there. Now, all that said, again, I have to say I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. Please take it only as my opinion, as a random guy on the internet. All right, so that's all I got, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.